Stickenstein has now created the monster. The monster does not have a name, which adds to the theme of dehumanization that is explored.
Excuse me, Ms. Gutenmeyer.
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, Victoria. What is it?
What if someone tried to bring an inanimate object to life? Would it actually work, like in the book?
I don't know. I am not a science teacher. I suppose it could.
So, could I try it?
I don't really care what you do in your spare time. Now, each group has the remainder of class to create a presentation that explores the themes in the book. Go.
Okay, let's start by brainstorming ideas. But can we all contribute this time? I really hate being the one that always puts in the work on the projects.
Fine then.
Okay, great. I'll go first. I think our project should focus on dehumanization, like Ms. Gutenmeyer said. What do you think?
I think we should create our own monster, like in the book. Do you think it would actually work?
Absolutely. I think anything is possible.
That's not true, Liz. Anyways, we should focus on...
Let's try it, Victoria. I'm going to be your assistant.
Yes! Imagine the awards we'd win if it worked. Imagine how famous we'd be.
Guys, we really should be working...
We need materials, and I know exactly where to get them. The science lab.
Yes! To the science lab.
Why does no one ever listen to me?
Where are they going? You should really be working on your presentation.
That's what I said. I'll go get them.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Despite my 2 semesters of biology and your extreme optimism, this experiment will be really hard.
I believe in us. We can do it. I know we can.
It'll probably take us all day. Of course, if we had another person to help
Guys,
us.
what are you doing? We're supposed to be working on our project.
Alex, do you want to join us in our experiment? I was just telling Liz that we may need another person.
You do know it's impossible to bring a random object to life, right?
Wrong. Of course it's possible. It'll work because I know what I'm doing. You in or not?
Fine, I'll help. But only if you two promise to do the English project afterwards.
It's a deal. Okay, let's get started.
Dude, what's going on in there?
I don't know, dude, but it looks pretty dangerous. We should probably skedaddle.
I've done it. Behold, my creation.
I'm pretty sure that's just a bunch of sticks taped together.
It's beautiful.
My very own Frankenstein.
Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster. Did you even read the book?
Book schnook. Who cares? What matters is that the experiment worked. Liz, grab my tape recorder. We need to start running tests.
Ta-da!
I meant a recording device.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Tuesday, 7 p.m. I've just finished animating an inanimate object. I will now run a series of tests to find out how complex the creature's consciousness is.
That'll be tricky, considering it isn't even alive.
I'm trying to record here. Anyway, I will now proceed with the first test, listening for any sounds the monster may make to communicate.
It's made of sticks. It's not going to communicate.
Do you have to be such a Debbie Downer?
Guys, shut up. I'm trying to record. Anyway, I'll now place the recording device next to the monster, so any attempts at communication will be captured.
It's not going to talk.
It won't necessarily talk, it'll just make some kind of sound, like how animals communicate.
Well, it's not going to do that either.
Wait, I think I hear something.
I don't hear a thing.
Shh. She's recording.
The time is 7:02 p.m. The monster made some kind of attempt at communicating. It's making a strange buzzing sound.
That strange buzzing sound sounds a lot like someone's cell phone.
Whoops, it's my mom calling. I'll just call her back later.
Okay, let's just move on to the next test. This test will measure how well the creature can detect and respond to stimuli. I will start by clapping my hands. The noise should trigger some kind of response. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Where did that come from?
Sorry, I was so excited I clapped too soon.
Okay, fine. Let's move on. For this test, I'll shine a flashlight in its eyes. This should elicit a response similar to the loud sound. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Look, it winked.
It did not. It didn't move at all.
Les is right. It did wink. The time is now 7:05 p.m. The creature winked when I shined a flashlight in its eyes. This shows that the creation definitely has awareness of its surroundings.
Have you lost your minds?
Okay, now for the final test, the most important test of all. I will tickle the monster, causing it to move, thus revealing that it is alive and well. Here goes. Feather me, Liz.
Oh my goodness, did you see that?
It moved! The monster is alive!
We did it!
The time is 7:07 p.m. The monster has moved. This proves that it is truly alive.
Guys, I just opened the window. I think the wind caused it to move.
Wait, what?
Don't listen to her. The wind had nothing to do with it. The monster moved on its own, I'm sure of it.
Liz, can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure, what is it?
Are you delusional? I mean, do you actually think that those sticks are alive?
Of course not, I'm not an idiot. I'm just pretending so Victoria doesn't feel like a failure. I mean, she's my best friend, and if I tell her the experiment doesn't work, she'll be crushed. Look at her. Look how happy she is. I don't want to ruin that for her.
Yeah, I can see that.
The experiment didn't work. I'm such a failure.
Victoria, come back!
Well, how'd I do, boss?
Wonderfully. Those two fools have no idea that the experiment actually worked.
So, you'll carry out the rest of the plan?
Absolutely. I'll present you to the top scientist in the world. I'll win a Nobel Prize and become famous, all without having to lift a finger.
Genius. And Victoria and Liz will get a taste of their own medicine.
That's right. After all the times they took credit for my work, I'll finally do the same to them.
What about me?
Oh, I won't forget about you, my dear friend. You'll share everything I earned. The fame, the money, the awards, all of it.
Fantastic. Just promise me one thing.
What's that?
Don't ever take me camping.
Why not? You don't like camping?
I don't like fire.
Ah.